Hi, in this video, I'm going to teach you the secret to make your chords sound just like a pro. So my name is Marine and welcome to Online Rock Lessons. If you haven't done it already, make sure that you subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button just below. And I added a link in the description so you can access a bunch of free content. So make sure you check it out. All right, let's get started. So for this exercise, we're going to be in the key of G major. So we have an F sharp at the key signature. And the chord progression we're using is going to be the 1, 6, 4, 5. So a very common and popular chord progression. So in G major, it would give us the G major chord, that is the first degree. The sixth is E, that gives us an E minor chord. The fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4 is C major, and the 5 is D major, and we have the F sharp right here. So I said G major, E minor, C major, and D major. Now, the thing is, how can we go from this to this? Because I'm pretty sure that you can hear there's a big difference between the two. Well, the answer is chord inversion. Chord inversion is the secret you need to master when you want to be sounding just like a pro. Because if you can hear, if we start from here on G major and we need to go to E minor and we have to jump all the way over there, this is quite a big jump here. And we're even changing register. So this is the root position. But if we keep playing root position all the time, it makes us jump between the chords. And that is not really a good thing because it doesn't sound very melodic. So we want to make sure that we're using chord inversion when we're playing chords. So what is a chord inversion? So basically, this is the root position. So the root position starts with the roots. It says it. And then we have the third and the fifth. This is the chord. But you don't have to use that in that order all the time. We can change it a little bit. And this is the first inversion, for example. And then you have the second inversion. So if you have 3 notes, you can have 3 inversion. Root, first, second. These are the same notes. I'm just changing the order. And what about E minor? Well, E minor, it's E, G, and B. And we can do the same thing. First inversion, second inversion, back to root, C, and D major. So these are options that you can use when you switch from one chord to another. Okay, let's go back to the chord progression we were at. So I said we were at G, going to E minor. So this is a big jump. So what we can do is, I would start from here instead. So the first inversion of G major. And then to go to the E minor, we could go here. So we only have one note different between G major and E minor. See how it sounds so much more beautiful. So from here, or much better here. And then we need to go to C major, but we could use it in the root position because this is what is the closest. So from E minor, we're only moving one note here. And then going to D major, we have 2 options here. We could move 1 step here, or we could go lower here. It's up to you. So what if we're gonna move higher here? So we said G major, E minor, C major, and D major. So much better, right? And the nice thing to practice is that if you change the first chord inversion, it changed everything else. So for example, let's start from the second inversion of G major, and then we go to E minor. Well, there we go. E minor would be in the root position this time because this is closer to where we were. And then we have C major. Well, C major we could go like this, so it's a bit higher. And D major, we can go higher if you want, or even lower right here. That works too. So it would go like this. And there you go. So there's a big difference when you use chord inversion. It sounds good instantly. So make sure that you practice this and you work on the chord inversion of each chord. So the best way to do that is just to pick a chord progression in one key, work it out, work all the chord inversion, and then when you're ready, you can take it and just transpose it in another key and try to find all the chord inversion when you're switching from one chord to the other. This is really the key here, to make sure that you can understand how to switch the closest way possible from one chord to another. So from G to E minor to C to D. Remember that switching from one root position to another, when it makes a big jump like this, it's not something that sounds good usually. So we want to make sure we keep the chord inversion. Just like that. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to this channel and visit our website at onlinerocklessons.com to see more about the courses and the memberships. So have fun with this and have a good practice.